Wayne. For the Irish, they come in at 9-4 on the season. For Wayne, 6-7 on the year. And this is going to be a battle of pitchers tonight. On the mound for the Irish, going to be Landon Klassen. For Wayne, Brooks Can.
I'm excited to watch the two teams clash it out.
Let's take a look here at lineups here as we'll start with Wayne as they'll be at bat here to start us off at the top of the first. You'll clean up second baseman, number 2, Brady Sinek. Batting 5th, playing right field, number 6, Ty Ricks. Batting 6th, playing 3rd, number 11, Kellen Mulnerick. Batting 7th, playing shortstop, number 13, Parker Hess. Batting 8th, playing 1st, number 17, Joey Engelbart. Once again, Fred Appleby Field, Trevor Dempster, Tyler Holcomb. Klassen will continue to work out of the windup here for the Irish junior. So with an 0-1 count here, Braun stands back in at the plate. Here for Wayne, James Dorsey starting shortstop. At the plate now, Brooks Kneifel. Kneifel stands in, the left-hander working against Klassen, and this one low and inside, and we'll go to a 1-1 count as he fouls that down the first base line. So with a full knotted up at 0. Irish bats will like to change that here in the bottom of the first. Leading it off for the Irish going to be Landon Klassen. Due up, Klassen, Benson, Thompson here for the Irish. Of course, Pinnacle Bank Irish juniors coming into today 9-4. Did lose over the weekend to Columbus Lakeview 17-6. Would like to, and that one goes foul. Kind of took a short swing at that just to make contact. Did Klassen.
Yeah, he kind of wanted to just make sure that he was staying alive, make contact. Even if it didn't go far, you at least had to give yourself a chance of getting on base.
With a 1-2 count, Kneifel from the windup. Pitch on the way is Klassen reaching up high for that one. He'll foul it down the first base line. Kneifel will work out of the windup as the pitch is on the way. It's swung on by Thompson. Thompson going low for that one, taking us to plate from the windup. Pitch is on the way, trying to get the breaking ball to fall there. Bouncing into Thompson will take us to an even count here at 2-2. Due up for Wayne. Of course, Dorsey at the plate. Then you have Max Miller. Second baseman Brady Sinek. And Dorsey with the stolen base there puts himself into scoring position for Wayne with a 1-1 count here at the plate.
You know, if Brady had caught
high for a full count here at 3-2. We mentioned Klassen really was able to dictate. This is a potential throwdown, and getting into a pickle here is Dorsey. Dorsey now the ball, and Liston stays at second, and we go to a 2-1 count here. Yeah, but like you mentioned, it was really
seems like Brady Sidek's having an issue with his glove. He might want to get a new one. I think there's a hole in it. Come from our left side in.
Sidek for out number 1 here in the top of the second. That'll bring up Ty Ricks to the plate. Ricks, the number 5 batter here in the lineup. Gets it in time for out number 2. That brings up Kel Mulnerick now to the plate. Mulnerick standing in as Sidek gets strike number 1 there. And Sidek looking for a quick inning. Trying the pickoff there 2 times in a row. Mulnerick not getting a huge lead off there. Of course, Kneifel at the plate with 2 outs, a runner at first. Kneifel from the stretch, pitch on the way, and just missing high and inside for a 1-2 count here is Kneifel. And that's a tough pitch to read if you're Hess. Did a nice pitchers, and it's been that so far. Klassen looking for the strikeout here, and a short swing there being spoken. No runners on, 2 outs. We are in the top of the 3rd inning. As Klassen again will work.
O'Neill didn't really have the hot bat at the beginning of the game, but later on towards innings 4, 5, 6, even 7, that's where they kind of picked it up.
See if they can do the same here as Engelbart quickly falling to an 0-2 count here against Kneifel. It's going to be tough. Gap there between second and first if Benson could navigate his way through that area, as he puts himself into scoring position as well, with Tate Thompson now coming to the plate. Oh, excuse me, that's Barlow wearing a different Sidic, and that'll be out number 3, but the Irish able to do some damage before out number. Welcome back, Fred Appleby Field going to the top. Braun stands in as he'll swing on down the third baseline. Foul again there. Kneifel to the plate. Kneifel 0 of 1 on the night. He struck out swinging, and I think it's going to hit him, and then at the last moment just breaks right back into the zone. As Klassen changes up speeds, Dorsey saw that one as he gets all of it, sending it into left center field. He'll round first, and a stand-up double with 2 outs here for James Dorsey, excuse me. So with a 1-0 count, Miller stands in. Klassen with the pitch. Miller going to hit it down the third base line foul. Takes us to a 1-1. Klassen with the pitch is going to go low and outside, and that will walk Miller. The first walk issued tonight by Klassen will bring up Justin Sherman. Klassen from the stretch, pitch on the way. Big swing there from Sherman for strike number 1. Hey, we got 2 outs, top of the 4th. Yeah, just kind of understand the situation. You don't have to worry about these. Zara, you're just glad that that one fell innocently to the floor, as he'll. Rickson, his last at bat, grounded out. We'll see what he can do here for the. Robbie, take us to an even count here at 2-2. Count here at 2-2, 2 outs, no runners on, bottom of the 4th. Klassen working from the windup. Pitch on the way. His last at bat down the third base line to Molnarek. This pitch on the way is Heikes trying to lay down the up, or on deck, I should say. Calvin. Braun starting left fielder, the number 2 batter in the lineup for Wayne. So with a 1-0, Kneifel in the pitching battle with a runner in scoring position has an opportunity, and I think the Irish coaches saw that opportunity for Kneifel, and they're going to intentionally walk him, which will bring up James Dorsey. And Dorsey on the day, though, is 2 of 2. He had a on the way and going down looking here is going to be Engelbart as he works from the windup again, painting that outside edge. Klassen, a reaching bunt there is the throw made from Kneifel over to first. Cooper Zara. Wayne brings up the number 6 batter, Justin Sherman. Sherman in his last at bat was able to grab for out number 2, and that will bring up Cooper Zara, the starting first base. From the windup, swung on. First pitch there from Benson. Foul down the third base line. The count pitching from Kneifel tonight. Unless you go back to that first inning where he started the first bat for the call. Will stand back in here at the plate. Looks at a 1-1 count. Come in. Kneifel from the windup. Pitch on the way. It's going to be swung. Heikes makes the throw. Still showing some nice velocity and accuracy here. So he's trying to get the pick off there, back to first, as Coach Gamble coming out to the mound, talking with his pitch. This has been the part of the lineup for the Irish that, in our games that we've covered, Trevor, has really shown some nice production. Number 3, and that will do it for the top of the 6th inning, as our Pinnacle Bank scoreboard will stay at 2 apiece here on great batter in this lineup for Wayne. If he can straighten that out, that would have been back near the warning track and out. Heikes stands in. That finds the zone this time from Klassen. Go there coming for Heikes. That's huge for Wayne, as we're knotted up at 2s here. And it looks like Coach Benson coming out to the mound here for the Irish. We'll see if we get a change or, yeah, and it looks like we will. It looks like with 2 outs, be standing in, looking at a 1-0 count here from Hess. Does have a runner in scoring position is Wyatt Heikes at second. Braun will stand back in here for Wayne as Hess from the stretch. Pitch on the way. Braun going to chop it back up there to short. Landon Klassen digs it out of the dirt, makes the throw, and that is out number 3 is Engelbart with a great extension. Yeah, 6 innings. Yep.
6 innings.
Yep. As Dorsey, his first pitch, missing the zone for a 1-0 count. Hess at the plate. Due up for the Irish is 7, 8, 9 batters, Hess, Engelbart, and Thompson. That pitch missing again for a 2-0 count here from Dorsey. And this is what we mentioned. Coach Gamble said that some of going to catchers Cooper Zara and Brooks Kneifel went over to first as Dorsey finds the zone there to take us to a 1-1 count. Extra innings. We're in the bottom of the 7th as the Irish looking to put Wayne away. Zara doing a good job of keeping that one in front of him. Remember, you have Hess at until 2 weeks after the season had gotten started. He comes in as the number 9 batter in the lineup. Seniors game here, 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited as
Get back on track, get into the winners column here tonight against a solid Wayne squad.
Yeah, it'd be pretty nice.
Kneifel,
the older brother.
Yeah, the older brother, exactly, of Brooks Kneifel. We saw Brooks So with the 2-2 count here, pitch on the way from Steck and a big swing, getting the breaking ball, able to get the single. A throwdown opportunity, but getting back is Bartos over at first.
That's what makes Francisco.
As Steck gets the high fastball to find the zone for a full count.
Miller thought he had the walk there, but ball just grazing that top of the strike zone.
So with a full count here, 1 out and a runner at first. Miller stands in, swings on. This is hit high into left field as Gildersleeve comes underneath it. And that brings up Trevor DeBoer to the plate. DeBoer, a talented wide receiver in the fall for this Wayne squad. This is actually, the reason I mention this is the first time really in a long third as well. With 1 out, DeBoer standing in at the plate, looking at a 2-1 count from Stack, and he'll take a big. Wayne has already brought in 2 runs here. In the top of the first is Jorgen. 2-0, Wayne leads by 2 runs when we come back for the bottom of the first here on. Jacob Kneifel, just like his younger brother Brooks, doing a nice job of getting ahead of the count early. Is this pitch on the way, and fouling that back is Jussel. So Jussel will stay alive here at the plate as he works against Jacob Kneifel.
Both lefty pitchers, so they're already, you could
over to second as Hopkins will make the throw over to first. That'll be out number 1. But Turner Jussel now just 90 feet away over at third here for the Irish offense with Cam Atkinson coming to the plate.
Cam Atkinson, really good hitter.
Once again, it's a high infield fly. Hopkins coming underneath it will make the grab for out number 2. Throwing it over to Grant Stack. Of course, Hoffman, a pretty good ball player himself, stands back in here for Wayne. Stack with the pitch is swung on. Again, foul. Eyeshite, of course, graduating from Wayne. Tonight from Wayne might be this guy right here at the plate. He represents the top of the lineup here for Wayne. And Wayne would hit deep into center field. Keegan Moore coming underneath it. He'll make the grab for out number. We saw Hess in that. And for a stand-up single. Not quite sure why I said stand-up single there, but will take us to 1-1. Two hits already by the Irish against Kneifel. Is Kneifel working the pickoff? To back up off the plate a little bit.
He does seem to be hugging the plate quite.
Now a throwdown opportunity. Bartos able to slide in under the
K on Gunnar Jorgensen.
Korth will stand back in after that pitch from struck out swinging in his last at bat. And that'd be huge for Grant Stack in this iron. If you're a senior on this team for Wayne, it really is a shame that this is a team that won't watch the first pitch go by high and inside for a 1-0 count. High will take us to a full count. Scored, looking to get more with 2 runners on and no outs yet recorded in.
You could say the meeting has been adjourned.
All there, just missing the zone, takes us to 2-1. The third walk issued here by Stack, and it looks like we are going to get a pitching change. Welcome back, Fred Appleby for the Irish. Pitch is on the way. That breaking ball just missing. as the Irish can't even buy a strike right now with a 3-0 count. That was a beautiful pitch there by Matthews. Bartos laying off. So with a 3-0 count, pitch on the way, and that one will find the zone. Will take us to 3-1.
This team is very good, and their record obviously shows, and their play backs it up.
Korth going to hit this one right up the middle, and this is a double play opportunity for pitch on the way, and now a potential throwdown opportunity. Korth is going to
be doing things just like that.
I bet.
The baseball just runs.
It's uncanny.
It just
runs away, and that does find the zone. Will take us full at 3-2. So Jorgensen will stand back in, looking at a full count. Pitch on the way is going to be swung on down the third base line. Weese will make the third out. Matthews looking for out number 3. As he works from the windup, pitch on the way, trying to get the breaking ball there. It's going to get past Perez as DeBoer will bring it across the plate. And the run there will make our score 14-0. Hopkins again fouling it back as he stayed alive here on the last 3 pitches. As we'll see Keegan Moore now coming to the plate, but it's Tyrus Eischeid. It was a 4-run grand slam by Trevor DeBoer back in the into shallow center field. Center fielder Jacob Kneifel showing his speed.
If he would have got tagged out, he would have got a mouthful. Not just as a player, but as a son.
1-1 the count. As he hit that one all the way back to the warning track in dead center.
Yeah, I almost thought, if it
shine standing in, Matthews with the pitch, trying to get the slider to fall in there. It's outside. We'll take it.
Cam Atkinson.
This brings up Blake Bartos. Bartos on the day is 2 for 2. 2 singles. He reached on a walk in his last at bat as he looks at a 1-0 count here for Matthews. Matthews, the lefty, from the stretch, pitch on the way. Are the 3-4-5 batters as Atkinson leading us off here in the bottom of the 4th inning here at 14-1. As Eischeid will find the zone there, will take us to a 1-1. Plate Weese 0 of 1 on the night as he struck out swinging in his last at bat. Eischeid, so the even count here. Eischeid with the pitch. Is this going to be swung on? Going low for that one was Weese as he fouls it out of play down the first base line.
For Eischeid. If I'm not. No,
that I could. With a 1-2 count here. Been 21 for about 9 years now, Trevor. RBI double. Is able to reach. He'll bring in another run here for the Irish. So the sac fly. Irish have already brought in 3 runs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Just like that, we go to a full count here. Miller will stand back in. Perez with the pitch, and that's going to be a breaking ball again, falls into the zone, and Miller will go down looking for out number 1 as Reed Korth comes to the plate, and Korth in his last at-bat, first pitch from Perez goes in for strike number 1. Pitch on the way from Perez, and quickly Perez gets to an 0-2 count here after giving up the home run. Jorgensen will stand in on the night. Jorgensen is 1 for 3. Struck out looking in his first at-bat. He did get a single. He grounded out in his last at-bat. Is this pitch on the way? And Hill will go down swinging. Strike as Hopkins will take us to a 2-2 count. If you don't remember, Hopkins in his last at-bat. And that is out number 3 as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Our Pinnacle Bank scoreboard 16-3.
quite the turnaround from the juniors to the seniors game.
It is quite the drastic.
In the wise words of Drake Bell.
As this is a potential throwdown opportunity for Wayne. Jessel gets by the tag, and a successful stolen base will put him in a scoring position with Steck at the plate. Steck did have an RBI double back in his last at bat. As this pitch is going to find the on is Atkinson, will take us to a 2-1 count. Like I mentioned, he went off the baseline, but no call has been made. I think that's what it could go either way. Is Bartos going high and outside there for a 1-1 count. Runner at scoring position is Atkinson at second. Peyton Matthews at the plate. This pitch on the way, swung on by Matthews, and Bartos getting to a 1-2 count. Alive. As Matthews steps back in. Bartos, pitch on the way, is low and inside, and Matthews will take his bag on the walk. And the Irish make it to another batter as Isaiah Weesey now comes to the plate here for O'Neill. As Weesey stands in, upcoming here on KBR.
Know that O'Neill's roster is not good or not bad, but they are not up where Wayne was tonight. I mean, top to bottom, their bats were rolling 1 through 9. Everyone got a hit. But I think just it came down to the simple things. I mean, O'Neill had 5 errors tonight.
Yeah. Single in there. Reed Korth, he had an RBI single, also had another single. Trevor DeBoer had to this Irish program, and just unfortunate that there's always better days ahead. Irish again, their season not over with. Of course, they have Ord Wednesday night, and then finishing it off Friday night against Columbus Lakeview. So so a couple of more opportunities here. Pinnacle Bank Irish Juniors, though, tired after that winning hit here tonight. And who would blame him?
Go out on top.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, a lot of the greats did.
All on the line. A nice game defensively from his catcher spot. Also pitched a couple of innings where he did a nice job there as well. Actually, I should say couple of innings. There in the 5th inning, was able to get some outs there in the 5th inning. But really at the plate is where he's shown his ability